Good afternoon, Miss Lorna.
Afternoon, ma'am.
Okay, Miss Lorna, can you tell me about yourself?
Yes, ma'am. I am Lorna Galingan, 34 years old. I'm living at San Julian, Tabuk City, Kalinga. I am married with Joseph Galingan and I have two kids.
Okay. I have few questions for you to answer, so let's start. Why do you want to work as a maid?
I want to support my family, ma'am.
Why you choose Malaysia when there is a lot of other country?
I choose Malaysia, ma'am, because Malaysian people is good and friendly, ma'am.
How are you qualified for this job?
I
Miss,
am a hardworking, honest, and trustworthy, ma'am.
may I know what is your education level is?
I am a high school graduate, ma'am.
What is your recent working experience?
I've been a street sweeper, ma'am.
Have you worked abroad before?
No, ma'am.
Do you have experience of taking care of baby?
Yes, ma'am, my own baby.
What about elder or older people? Do you have experience?
None, ma'am.
But are you willing to take care?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have any other special skills?
Yes, ma'am. I am hardworking and I love house chores, ma'am.
Okay. So what are those household chores, that that considered as special skills?
Cleaning, washing, ironing.
Are you willing to learn new skills?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you willing to work with a family where the mother-in-law or any relatives stay together?
Yes, ma'am.
Miss Lorna,
Yes, ma'am.
currently, are you still working now?
No, ma'am.
Do you know how to cook?
Yes, ma'am.
What sort of food can you cook?
Filipino food, ma'am.
Can you tell me what Filipino food or dishes that you can cook?
Adobo, sinigang, and pinakbet, ma'am.
Are you aware that you will have to do washing, cleaning, ironing, and cooking?
Yes, ma'am.
From all the house chores or household work such as cooking, cleaning, ironing, and washing, which do you like most? Miss Lorna,
All the house chores, ma'am.
if ever you were selected to work
Yes,
in
ma'am.
Malaysia, who will take care of your kids?
My husband, ma'am.
You are not allowed to use handphone during working hours.
Yes, ma'am.
You are only allowed to use handphone after you finish all the works and when going to bed.
Yes, ma'am.
You are strictly needed to surrender the handphone to your employer in the morning, and your employer will return back to you once you're going to bed.
Yes,
If
ma'am.
ever your employer finds out that you're abusing your handphone and it's affected your work performance, your employer will confiscate your handphone and you're not allowed to hold it anymore. Instead, your employer will allow you to call to your family 3 times in a month. You're only allowed to bring normal phone and you're not allowed to bring smartphone. Are you agreed for the terms and conditions?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you agreed to the rules and regulations for the handphone?
Yes,
How
ma'am.
many years is the contract as you agreed and understand?
2 years, ma'am.
Can you describe for me your ethics or your attitude?
I am a hardworking and kind and trustworthy.
How can you assure to us that you will work hard in Malaysia?
I will finish my contract, ma'am.
Can you promise not to use the telephone without the permission of your employer?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you promise not to put on makeup but to dress properly while work?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you promise not to invite friends and relatives without the consent of your employer?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you promise not to ask for advance salary from your employer under any circumstances? I'm sorry, Ms. Lorna, can you please answer the question? Can you promise not to ask for advance salary from your employer under any circumstances?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you really understand of the rules and regulation of the agency?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you pay any placement fee for you to come to Malaysia to work as a maid?
No, ma'am.
Do you have any history of sickness, example breast cancer or any other illness?
None, ma'am.
Do you suffer from any skin diseases, allergy or physical defect?
No, ma'am.
Have you suffered from any serious illness?
None, ma'am.
Do you smoke?
No, ma'am.
Have you undergone any operation?
No, ma'am.
Are you medically fit?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you in any medication?
No, ma'am.
Are you allergic to any food?
No, ma'am.
Are you prepared to work with employer of any race?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you prepared to eat the type of food taken by your employer?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you afraid of being left alone in the house?
No, ma'am.
Are you afraid of dogs or other pets?
No, ma'am.
Can you promise to work according to instruction from your employer? Can you promise to work according to instruction from your employer?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have any immediate family work in Malaysia?
No, ma'am.
Okay, Ms. Lorna, we have finished our question section. Let's go to case study. I have a case study for you and want you to answer me truthfully. Upon arrival in
Yes.
Malaysia within 6 months, if ever any of your family members pass away, what will you do? Will you continue to work till finish your contract or you will go back?
I will continue to work till I finish my contract, ma'am.
Tell us about yourself and why do you want to work in Malaysia as domestic helper?
I am Lorna Galingan, 34 years old. I'm living at San Julian, Tabuk City, Kalinga. I am married with Josel Galingan and I have 2 kids, ma'am.
Why do you want to work in Malaysia as domestic helper?
I want to I want to work in Malaysia, ma'am, to support my family.
Okay, Miss Lorna, what do you want to tell to your employer who's watching your video?
Good morning, ma'am, sir. Please help me to work to your family. And I promise to work hard and finish my contract. Thank you very much, ma'am, sir.
Okay, thank you very much, Miss Lorna. We will update your agency if there's any selection made by the employer.
Thank you, ma'am.